ACAM is a coalition of basic needs providers founded by faith congregations to prevent hunger and homelessness in neighborhoods throughout Houston.
Members are given the opportunity to have an assessment of their internal functioning.
The result of that assessment is a snapshot of an organization's capacity. Through ACAM, our members have access to capacity building grants. They can apply for funding to hire a volunteer coordinator or upgrade their accounting system or buy those cash registers for the thrift store. And these are funds that otherwise they wouldn't have access to, but we know that they have an impact on the bottom line of not only the efficiency of the operation, but it allows the ministries to serve even more people.
When we first started offering services, we saw our numbers escalating continuously. Through the assistance of ACAM and the capacity building, we were able to sustain our organization to the point when we saw an influx of clientele through natural disasters and such, we were able to maintain and grow with that increase in clientele.
As we were responding to the storm, we knew that we were going to have challenges coming back, and we were also in the process of looking at capacity building and collaboration, and ACAM came along at just the perfect time. We were able to get our clinic back up and start dealing with the people that were coming.
We want to build the capacity and the coordination of the ACAMs in making a difference in our community, where we're focusing on prevention and early intervention so that families don't have to suffer falling into homelessness.
There are a great number of clients who are new to our member ministries as a result of the economy, job losses that have had an impact on their ability to buy food, clothing, to pay their rent, to meet their utility bills.
Because of ACAM, there was an infrastructure in place to bring everybody together, determine the strategy, go after the funding, and secure it to help more Houstonians.
When ACAM stepped in and asked everyone if we would like to be a part of it, 7 of us said yes. And we will be able to help people to stay away from homelessness.
The Alliance for Community Assistance Ministries has transformed prevention just by aligning themselves and eliminating some of the seams, and they've done a phenomenal job of collaborating and pooling their resources to maximize the impact on the largest number of people in our community.
We're given the opportunity and resources to do some strategic planning and develop our volunteer force. Volunteers are a key part of our program. They save us time and money and staff salaries, but it also engages the community at large in helping to solve its own problems.
We foster a nice environment for our executive directors to meet and talk about best practices.
ACAM is a good resource for best practices, and I think that when you get into the learning situations, the co-learnings that happen, you begin to hear about best practices from either other ministries or other organizations that want to share what they do with the ministries so that they can become more effective.
We needed a new human resource guide. So I mentioned that at one of the executive director meetings at ACAM, and another director said, "I'll email you ours." That's an awesome gift to receive. When somebody will reach out and just say, "Here, take it. You know, it's yours. Use it. We'll share it with you."
We all have a little bit different organizations with different backgrounds and different histories, and we use each other as resources. We learn from each other, and it's great to have that. And without ACAM, we wouldn't have had that opportunity. And to continue to have it and have it nurtured and supported.
It's a true funder ministry or nonprofit partnership. The conversation is about services and nonprofit effectiveness. And so it's a very unique partnership.
It just makes it so much easier for funders to know that these assistance ministries are working together. When we have disasters like we had Katrina, we've had Hurricane Ike, when those kind of things happen, the assistance ministries are the first ones helping people immediately. It makes it so much easier for us to know that the assistance ministries are stronger and to fund them so that they can do more work.
The funder relationship has been so genuine, and the funders all have been accessible and enthusiastic and supportive, and that makes communication much, much easier.
The ministries are run by wonderful people. They're completely selfless. They're totally dedicated to their missions. They don't need any guidance in terms of what they need to do. They know what they need to do. They've been doing it for decades. And now is an opportunity for our ministries to be recognized, to have what they do measured, to have what we can do together evaluated, and have the outcomes proven, so that we can really show the community, yes, this is a really cost-effective way of dealing with some of our social problems.
ACAM is an advocate, is able to speak out across the community to really make certain that the entire community understands that we have this whole web, this whole network of services that's being provided quietly, effectively, now more efficiently, and it's time that we spoke out on behalf of these organizations, and ACAM has done that.
The members have a phrase that they like, doing more mission. And that kind of became a catchphrase for us in the early days. We were helping these people do more mission.